Like, your fourth win in all competitions this season. I thought it was a superb performance. Where does it rank for you in among those four?
I think it's up there. Banwell are a very strong team. We went out, like we've been asking for the last few weeks, same as last week, went out flying early and dominated the game really through the first half and took control. And fair play to the players and for working hard.
I suppose the frustration, a bit like last week, you had plenty of openings. It took a while. Both of your goals were from outside the penalty area as well.
Yeah, I think, realistically, we have to be looking at the stats and we go, okay, you're not going to score every opportunity. The keepers are going to have a few good saves. And admittedly, we want to be converting more than we are, but credit to the players that it's easy to let it get in your head and lose confidence, and they didn't. They carried on going, and we got a good result today. Yeah,
the second half, Banwell came out more and put you under more pressure, but defence, 4 clean sheets in 5 games is hugely encouraging.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, in pre-season we were scoring goals for fun. However, we were also conceding them like there was no tomorrow. So we had to look at it and go, how do we limit how many goals we're conceding? And unfortunately, that did take an impact on our goal scoring. But over the last few weeks, the goal scoring is starting to sneak back in, and yeah, we're keeping clean sheets and getting the goals.
It wasn't easy today either, because I know you had some dropouts through illness and unavailability, so you only had 3 substitutes to call upon, but it felt like they all pulled together in adversity.
Yeah, I mean, the team, the mentality's there. You say something to them, they take it on board. They understand that criticism comes their way in the best possible form. And yeah, when they need to pull together because there's low numbers or players missing, they do exactly that and they take everything in their stride. So fair play to them.
4 nice goals, really well rounded off as well from Keris Evans racing through at the end. He normally plays at the back, but he threw her further forward at the end and she created some openings.
Yeah, I think from a tactical perspective, we knew coming into the last 5 minutes of the first half, Banwell was starting to get into their own a bit. Our players were getting a bit tired. Decision making was starting to become a little bit lapsed. So we made the decision that actually going into the second half, we better compact up a little bit and just absorb the pressure. And I think we did that. I mean, if you look back on the game, Banwell had quite a lot of control in the early stages of the second half. But when you can then bring Keris, who's fresh-legged, full of pace up front just for the last bit of the half, and she's going to cause problems because then she's playing against tired legs. So yeah.
Another 2 for Annie Hervey and Tara Taylor on the score sheet as well. And Annie Hervey seems to be a specialist from outside the box. A great free kick.
Yeah, I think Annie's getting confidence from outside the box. I mean, if you add up Annie's stats for the last 2 games, the amount of shots she's creating, the runs she's making, she's up there, and it's only a matter of time. She just needs to put 1 or 2 away close range, and she's going to be getting double figures for the season quite quickly.
Well, you mentioned a few individuals, but I thought overall as a team, nobody again let you down. In defensively, you often have the same back 4. Corinne Jones came on as well as full-back. Sophie didn't have too many saves to make because the defence in front of them is so strong. They work so hard for one another.
Yeah, I mean, I think the defence feel like I'm probably a bit hard on them sometimes, but reality is I'm hard on them because we want to achieve the same thing. And what they do, they don't sit there and moan. They go out there, they work hard, and they do a job. And as you've said, the clean sheets are down to them being clever. They win the ball. They're not just losing it straight away. They're playing nice, concise passes into midfield. I'm very proud of all of them, and also for Corinne as well, making the option from going striker down to a fullback, and she's doing a brilliant job as well. So yeah, Paige, Harley, Olivia, Keris, all of them, they're all doing a fantastic job.
I think it moves you up to 3rd in the league now, with about a third of the season gone, away to Wells, which I know means a bit to you next week. What are you expecting from that game?
I think Wells are not going to be best pleased with us. We went there in pre-season. We beat them quite comfortably. I know since then they've brought new players in, and I know they're going to be looking for revenge. So we need to go out there, play our best, work hard. And yeah, from a personal point of view, it's the one game we can't go and lose. We need to go and really throw everything at it next week.
You explain a bit more why it is a personal point of view. You were at Wells City last season, weren't you?
Yeah, being the assistant manager for the men's team last year. So yeah, I can imagine if we don't get a result there next week, I'll probably be getting a few text messages come through. So we do need to go and work our socks off there.
Is it on the first team pitch, do you know, next week? Is it going to be a big surface similar to Twerton?
I believe it is supposed to be on the first team pitch, and credit to their groundsman as well. It's not quite as good as Twerton, but it is a good standard. So compared to other teams in the league, it should be a good match on a good surface. So I'm looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to covering that one as well. You've got a week off to rest up, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.